would you assess the overall defensive performance in Cincinnati last year?
Well, let's start off with obviously the results not what we wanted, and felt like we left a couple of plays, that we could have made. Like we always do, we evaluate and things that we could have done a better job of. And again, it's not on just one play, you know what I mean? And you don't know which play it was, but we could have made some plays when continued to make the plays we were earlier in the beginning of the game. We didn't do that in the second half.
When it comes to defending the middle of the field, I know that's difficult a lot, but how do you improve defending that area?
Are you saying a specific play or?
There have been tight ends down the seams that have been open. It seems like the middle of the field's been open a lot in 2 losses. How do you defend that area to better?
Again, you might be talking about a particular play where somebody might have a bust, okay? And again, I think we've done a really good job all year. The 6 games of not giving up explosive plays. That's going to happen, when somebody, like you said, I think you're talking about one particular play where we had a bust on it, and we can't do that in that moment in time, and we just got to execute the defense a lot better.
How was the communication amongst your players during the Cincinnati game?
I thought it was excellent, on the back end, and I mean by excellent, I mean they were totally tuned in. They played really hard. Obviously, we'd like to get some couple of plays of execution. I mean, you're not going to play a perfect game. That's the tough thing when you're playing against good teams and you're playing against an opponent. It doesn't matter who it is. We know that we're going to get their best. That only our best is going to be good enough on every Saturday or on every Friday whenever we play that game. We're going to get their best, and we're 1 or 2 plays obviously from being 6-0, and we're the 1 or 2 plays obviously that we're at 4-2. We just got to be able to execute at those moments where you got to make the plays where they didn't make the play.
Your red zone defense, how would you evaluate how you?
We got to get a lot better. Obviously the touchdowns have got to turn into field goals, and the field goal attempts have got to be turned into blocks or trying to get them in a position where we get some negative plays to get them out of there. We got to do a better job. We're a lot better at it last year, and that's been the main focus in this off week, and we got to do a better job.
You talk about those 1 or 2 plays, being the 2 losses, being on the road. Is there anything about that stood out to you or to the coaches about?
I just think it's execution. Again, it's defense. You got to play. All 11 guys got to be on the same page, and one guy messes up. We all mess up. It's one for all for one, so to speak. So that's the difference between offense and defense. Not to take anything away from the offense, but if we had 3 missed tackles on the one big play that we gave up, and which really was a turning point late in the game, and we had done a really good job in the run game up until that time on a good running back, a good team that runs the ball. So can't happen. Those are the things that we've got to get better at and keep on working at.
Are you noticing a different level of intensity from the teams you're playing this season?
I don't think it's any different than last year. Again, when you're a defending champ, and that's the great thing about being a champion. Everybody's going to gun for you. And the greatest accomplishment would be is if we can continue to be successful, at winning games. And taking one game at a time, and because we're going to get their best. I think the guys embrace it. Really do. I think that obviously it's a different team than it was last year and vice, and 2 years ago, is that you got different guys in different positions and experiencing it for the first time, along with some of the guys that have experienced it, you know what I mean? And they've got to be able to execute. And but I don't think we won it any other way.
How crucial is it for the seniors then, when you go through these stretches, maybe like you said, you're a couple plays away from maybe being 6-0. How crucial is it for the seniors maybe to make sure some of the younger guys don't lose focus when things
leadership? I think that's what you're asking about. Leadership's very important, and again, I think we've handled that part. I think that there hasn't been, where hey, pointing a finger here and there. It's been kind of like we got to get it done. It's on us, and I thought we've done a good job with that with our leadership and our seniors.
Last one. Talk about how close you were from 4-2 to 6-0. What's the most frustrating part about that? Just 2 plays could be the difference.
That's why you play the games. I mean, we work so hard. We all do. In this profession. you know, that's what makes this game so great. You know, you put all that time and effort into, you know, again, effort and attitude and work ethic and preparing doesn't guarantee you victory. You know, it only gives you a chance to succeed. It gives you a chance to win, and we've got to execute in those moments. You know, those big moments, and make a play, and that's what we're missing out on those 2 games. You know, just like the 4 that we've won. You know, we've done that. And we've done it in the past. So, again, it's a new team, different team. We just got to get those guys to step up and do it in those moments.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Thank you, guys.
Break this up.
Appreciate it.